Lunch with Carol Dixon is all about life and how to live that life positively, productively, and prayerfully. After decades of ministry, Dr. Dixon is qualified to address any topic of life from a biblical perspective. Let's listen now as Dr. Dixon comes forth.
Well, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Oh, so good to be with you. So good to share with you. Oh, in whatever time zone you are in, all over the world. I'm so happy. My staff and I, the team just gets excited every time we get ready to prepare what God has given us to share with you. Well, I want to talk today about you need resurrection power. That's my nugget for today. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 6:14, it says, by his power, God raised the Lord from the dead. Oh, wait, not finished. Look at the rest of this verse. And he will raise us also. Isn't that good? Woo! By his power, God raised the Lord from the dead, and he will raise us also. 1 Corinthians 6:14. And then in Ephesians 1:19 through 20, Paul writes in his letter to the church at Ephesus, he says, I also pray that you will understand the incredible greatness of God's power for us who believe him. This is the same mighty power that raised Christ from the dead and seated him in the place of honor at God's right hand in the heavenly realms. Oh my God. Woo! Did you grasp that? You can't tap into a greater power than one that raises a dead man to new life. Oh, my God, my God. That's the power that Jesus displayed on the first Easter. It was the most powerful event in the history of the world. Yes. And let me tell you what else. It was also, all of that power is available to you and I. That's right. That's right. We have access. You have access to the same power that raised Jesus from the dead 2,000 years ago. Let's just say that. And the Bible says, I also pray that you will understand the incredible greatness. And so many people don't understand it. The incredible greatness of God's power for us who believe him. This is the same mighty power that raised Christ from the dead and seated him in the place of honor at God's right hand in the heavenly realms. Oh, I had to repeat that. So just stop and think about that for a moment. Just think about it for a bit. Let that sink in. The power of the resurrection is yours for the taking. Woo! My God, my God. The Bible reminds us that the resurrection of Jesus comes with a promise. By his power, God raised the Lord from the dead, and he will raise us also. Oh my God. Whew. Because God raised Jesus from the dead, your last breath on this earth won't mean the end of your existence. Oh my God, my God. You too can have resurrection power in your life. I can have resurrection power in my life. Oh, Jesus. Because God raised Jesus from the dead, my last breath on the earth won't mean the end of my existence. Oh, think about that for a bit. Think about that for a bit. Let that sink in. Maybe you need a resurrection of your energy. Maybe you need a resurrection of your life. Any dead visions, dead dreams? Hey, you need a resurrection. Maybe you need a resurrection of that dream. You know, humans can resuscitate, but only God can resurrect. Your dead energy, dead relationships, dead dreams, dead marriages. They can't be resurrected on your own power. You're simply not strong enough. Well, whenever we begin to think about resurrection, it reminds us that God's power is greater, far greater than any problem you face today. Let God resurrect an area of your life? What must I do? Well, I'm glad you asked. Admit you can't do it on your own. Why is that so difficult? Just tell God, I need you in my life in this area. And I'm telling you, you will see resurrection. You need resurrection power. I am Carol Dixon, and this is Dash.
We know you have been inspired. Your faith has been built, giving you a new perspective. Tell someone about Dash with Carol Dixon podcast. Someone you know needs to tune in. We're always on 24/7. Spread the word, won't you? We're helping you and many others with a positive, productive, and prayerful word. Thank you for joining us today. Take a moment now to leave a rating, review, and subscribe to our podcast app. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for listening to Dash with Carol Dixon.